Hey everyone, this is Sean Powell. I wanted to take a second and talk about Just Traffic Hurricane with you, okay? This is actually going to be titled How to Be a Monster or How to Be a Beast in Traffic Hurricane. Um, and what I'm going to say is really going to be universal for any kind of business, to be honest. Okay, here's a good example right here. Obviously, I have not been in the site long. You can look at this and tell by the numbers. And this is not nothing to really be to go to be say, hey, this is awesome what I've done or anything like that. But I can tell you it's a starting point. You know what I'm saying? And I know it's going to go where it's supposed to go. Um, I know most of y'all, I guess the goal is going to be how am I going to get free from a job? How do I double my income? How do I really make life changing, things? And this business here in Traffic Hurricane, it's not going to happen overnight. Can it happen quickly? Yes. I mean, I honestly think 90 days can be a pretty good projection to making a life-changing income. Some of y'all, $1,000 in the first month would be incredible. But here's the thing. You still need to practice what you preach. How do you do that? Okay. If you want your downline and the people to see the business to do what you're doing, you're going to have to do what you're teaching. Okay. How do you do that? Well, if I make $1,000 in the first month, and it's very possible I'll clear $1,000 in referral commissions, if not more. If I take and put that in my pocket, yeah, it'd be money I made. But would your downline be doing the same thing? Or are they going to be building their business like you're telling them to build the business? Now, secondly, how are people going to go big in their business? You have to go big in your business. People are going to look and see what you've done and ask yourself, here's a good example. If I have one ad pack sitting here and I'm telling people to get 50 ad packs or more to reach their first goal or to go big in their business, why would they do it? It might all sound great and they totally believe everything you're saying, but they're going to look at you and say, why have you only got one ad pack? You see what I'm saying? And just like me right now with 6 ad packs, that ain't nothing about what I'm getting ready to do to change to the business. But the whole point is you got to practice what you preach. Don't expect somebody to do something that you're not willing to do yourself. Okay? So that's something else to think about. A lot of people try to dodge that. You can't dodge it. Okay? Let me turn this off so I don't make any sounds and noises. Okay. Okay. Now here's another thing. And some of you are not going to like this answer. You're not going to like it. Most of y'all like to hide behind a funnel and just stay the hitting person that's going to get paid. Right? Because you don't like to do YouTube videos. You have a confidence issue. You don't, for whatever reason, I don't have the time, whatever excuses you like to come up with, I can already tell you there's nothing more that you can do for your family and yourself than to dedicate the time to do this. Now think about it, y'all. If you work, I was working 65 hours a week. If you work 13 hours or even 10 hours a day, let's say 10 hours a day, 10 hours a day, and then you sleep 8 hours. That's 18 hours. There's 24 hours in a day. You got 6 more hours that I think you could work in some YouTube videos. Because to be honest, this little bit of time on the side that you're working something in is going to be worth more than anything that you're going to put into your to work that day or anything that's going to make you income. This is going to change your life. You understand what I'm saying? If you believe in the business, like I'm telling you to, you're going to find the time. You're going to have a burn in your stomach. You ain't going to be able to sleep because of it. And to be honest, y'all, how I got free from a job, I was still working 65 hours a week. I would come home with my tie on. I didn't go wash up. I had been working in a restaurant all day. I sat down at the computer because that was my first priority. And a lot of times, y'all, I'd get no sleep or 1 hour sleep, falling asleep, slobbering on the keyboards just about. You know what I'm talking about if you've ever been here to the state I'm talking about. Can't sleep from the excitement and because of the fact that I'm wanting to figure something out. You got to learn that you have got to have a voice. You have got to get seen. You'll have to stand out. And if you don't do those 3 things and you hide behind a funnel, I don't care how good the funnel is, it's not going to work. You have to throw so much money at it to get paid advertising. And listen, The people who make it successfully in paid advertisement, I'm not knocking paid advertising. It's fun. If you only sell ads and stuff of that nature, it's great. The people that make it in that throw so much money at that people you can't help but fall in unless they are personally branding themselves in that video. Okay? Have you ever noticed the ones that make it are the ones who make their own videos, have their own phones, have their own share codes, have their own Facebook group, they make their own videos for, in the groups, and they're posting all the time. Well, why would you think you need to be different? You don't have to be a guru. Everything I just described can be just about either free or just about nothing to it. There's nothing really to it, just a matter of putting the effort and time into it. You don't have to be getting thousands of people into your business either to make life-changing income. I know that. I know that for a fact, y'all. So the whole point is, if you're hiding behind a funnel, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. And the ones like I just described that are doing the solo ads and doing the email campaigns, do you understand the whole purpose of the email campaigns and getting out to the people is going to be because you want people to relate to you. It's never going to change. It's the same answers. Okay, how do you get people to relate to you? You get them to join your Facebook group, right? And when they join your Facebook group, they're going to see you posting in it. And also it gives them a chance to legitimize the business by seeing it's not just you making money. There's other people in there posting. People like me be posting in the Facebook group and things of that nature. So you get to relate to other people also. But you're sponsored by that person. You understand what I'm saying? Now, what does that person have to do to get you to relate to them? YouTube videos and post things on, in the group. Well, if you got to do that in the first place to get people to relate to you, why even wait? You understand what I'm saying? Because, I mean, to be honest, if you're planning on doing paid advertising so you could hide behind your funnel the whole time, which 95%, if not more, it's not even you in the funnel, it's the other person who you're branding them, then you're missing the big picture. You understand what I'm saying? It's going past you. Do not make laziness or take laziness into consideration as being the answer for building your business. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Okay? The ones who make it are the ones who get out. Now, it does not mean they necessarily have to have their own funnels, but they are getting seen. They're doing their own YouTube videos. You're relating to them. People get into business because of people. The business itself is going to hold us on. I grant you that. But this business, okay, if I'd done this business right by myself, I ain't done nothing else. I would have nothing but zeros up here. All I did was sign up. The business ain't going to do it by itself. It's going to take you having a voice, getting seen, standing out, and just being yourself and not think you got to turn into guru guy. You don't. The software I use to do the videos is free. YouTube is free. Posting on Facebook is free. And let me show you what posting on Facebook is. Let me give you an example. Okay? Here's my own Facebook group. It's called Action Taker Success Group. What do? I post on what I'm thinking, what I'm feeling, what I'm seeing. Here, look at this. Brand new guy right here. He's going to be coming in this week. $1,500 into Access Elite. Right? Okay. Why? Because he's seen my videos. Why? Because he sees me posting in the groups. Okay? What do I post? I sit here talking about just about like I just said a minute ago. If you have 10 hours of work and then 8 hours sleep into 6 hours, there's no excuses. Who care? And to be honest, this is more than what I had. You know what I'm saying? That's giving you more hours and more sleep. If you had to work on this for a year, or if it takes you 2 years, who cares? Who cares? And if your family and your friend don't get it, who cares? It's not their dream. They don't know the answer. They're going to try to help you out with something that they don't know the answer to. They haven't seen what you've seen. They don't think about this the way that you do. All they can do is tell you, you know what? I'm not real familiar with anything like this. If I was you, I would be careful. They're going to be that pebble in your shoe. You heard that saying before. I've said it before if you've seen any of my videos, where it's not the hills that get you. It's not the mountain, the climb that gets you. It's the pebble in your shoe. It's your family and friends that you're allowing them to happen. Y'all, I'm going to go ahead and straight up tell you, your business is going to be created by strangers that related to you off of your videos and posting in the groups. And then being accessible. It's as simple. To be honest, y'all, I could say in 1 minute flat what you need. YouTube, Facebook, phone number. There you go. That will get you free from a job. That absolutely will. Now you can hide behind a funnel and you can do solo ads and throw so much money at that people fall in, or in due time. And if that's really the route you want to go, if you're going to hide that much, you're going to have a struggle from day one. I'm going to tell you, it's a year from now, you're going to still be asking yourself, why am I having problems? Why did Sean get free from a job in 6 months? Why? Because I understood that I need to get in front of my people, and I had nothing but a phone and a $4 stand. It's going to work. You got to change the way you think. The only problem you're having is in between your ears, right here, y'all. And I keep telling you. Glenn Bradshaw, he started from day one, started making YouTube videos. Here's another one, something I put. Here's something else I post. Here's something else I posted. This is for my group. I did this in a very short period of time. And, and it ain't even got to be that big of a thing, y'all. This was the fortune cookie I got today. The way to get to the top is to get off your bottom. So very true. As simple as something like that, y'all. People just see that you got the right mindset for it. You know what I'm saying? And that's going to make the biggest difference. Okay. How do I know this is correct? Right? Okay, I'm going to show you something. Traffic Hurricane. I'm going to log in. I'm going to show you why. And I'm not trying to say that you should be impressed with the numbers I've got right now, because I don't have numbers compared to where I'm going to be. I know that. Plus, I've been focused on Exodus Elite also. Okay. But let me show you what getting out on YouTube does. Staying focused, and people who follow you over a period of time, because you stay getting out to to the people, what it does for you. Brand new business, right? Been in for just a few days. Show you how many I got. I got 74 sponsored people, y'all. I don't want to see emails and stuff up here. See, I sponsored 74 people. It's only been a few days. Why? Because of the fact that I get out and get seen. I give people my opinion. I tell you what they need to do. You need to get up there. You do not join a business that you don't believe in, because you're not going to come across the way you're supposed to. People are not going to follow you if you don't believe in your business. That's the honest truth. Some of you can like it. You don't like it. I don't care. Okay? Now, let me show you this. Where have I got my funnel? My funnel is nothing incredibly impressive. It's something that I've made that I think people can relate to. A lot of people. This thing pops up soon. A little boy's killing the internet in the other room. Sorry about that. There he goes. Maybe the pictures will pop up. If it don't, I'll just refresh it again in a second. There we go. This is not my page problem. It's the internet problem. My little boy's killing it. Okay. But y'all, if you look, there's nothing tremendously unusual about this page. It's not gurued up or anything like that. It shows me. It shows my sponsor. It shows how to connect with me. It shows you to watch the next thing. To when you get done to watch the bonus, and that's it. And that has you some pages to sign up right here. But what does it do? It brands me. It brands me up here at the top. This is me in my own video. This is me in my own video. This is a way to connect with me and see me connecting in the groups. And I've got my phone number. Is presentable. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I don't never brand myself in the process, because it's you that they're going to connect with. Now, let's say that this page sucked, right? Let's say that my funnel sucked entirely. Some of y'all might be worried about how your funnel's going to do and stuff like that, right? Okay. If my YouTube channel is strong, if I do a good job at constantly getting out there to the people, standing out in the groups, and stuff like that, or standing out, what's going to happen? Let's say somebody watches 3 or 4 of my videos, either on Exodus Elite or Traffic Hurricane, and I pretty much sound like I do right now. What's going to happen? They know what I'm about. They're going to like me or they're not. That's fine either way. Consider weeding through there. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a problem in either answer. I'm looking for the ones who are looking to do what I'm doing that relate to me. And what do you do to do that, y'all? Is be yourself. You just open your mouth, show people you believe in your business, show them that you're excited about it, and then you go tell them what to do, and you do what you preach. You practice what you preach in the process, and you keep going. If my page, if I had 4 videos right here, and they watched 4 of them over a period of time, and they really liked what I had to say, they had a chance to relate to me. You know what? Here's something else too. You know how people relate to me? As being a good dad, as working 65 hours a week in a restaurant, as you know who I related to someone else with? Mark Crosby said in a video one time that he was so excited he couldn't sleep. I understood what that meant. You know what I'm saying? We were at the same level at that time, basically, and I related to him for that. I seen another lady. She was in my traffic or in Traffic Monsoon, and she was on a webinar, and I sent a lot of my people to that webinar. You know, I had a bunch of people looking at it. You know how many people got in because they related to one of the women that was in there? You know what I'm saying? People do things because they want to relate to people. They want to be around people, you know, and they want more out of life, man. You got to expect more. Life is telling you that you got to go work and that's it and that's going to do it for you, and it's not. I make 4 times as much money as I was making working 65 hours a week. I made more this month than I did in 6 months working in a restaurant. Probably 8 months, to be honest, 65 hours a week. You know, I've got almost $60,000 in my bank, and that's after I paid my second mortgage off. You know what I'm saying? I'm not bragging. I'm telling you, what you may think is the answer is not the answer. When you work for somebody else, it wasn't designed for you to get rich or wealthy or whatever you want to call it. How do you do that? By finding a business you believe in, getting out there, getting seen, telling people what you know, tell them exactly what they need to do, y'all. Go big in your business. Let me tell you something. Traffic Monsoon. You know how I made my income? Share this real quick. I'm still getting leads in right now. I don't even know how many. I got 2 signups for today. And I've shown some of y'all this before, but I'm going to show you again because some of you need to see it. All right. You know, Traffic Monsoon right here, y'all. Let me show you something. Or is it still one of the last ones? Okay, I think that's about it right here. Okay. You know, I was literally getting paid 100 commissions in 2 days, 2 to 3 days average. That was 1,100 times getting paid in 1 month. Okay. Out of the whole time that I was in the business, about 7 months straight, I didn't have a week go by that someone did not get more than 50 ad packs. How did they do it? How did I do it? Number one, I stay consistent getting out to the people. I'm doing exactly like I'm telling you right now, nothing different. Number two, I told people that they need to go big in their business because of the fact that's what I did. I went big in my business. Practice what you preach. And I told people their first milestone should be reaching 50 ad packs because you get an ad pack every day rollover, right? Those 3 things right here, just literally what I just described to you is what made me 6-figure income in 90 days. Literally. And it's no harder than that. Why people can't just open their mouth and you know, I'm simplifying it for you as good as I can. There's no other simple way, more simplified way than me telling you. The software I use, Debut, is free. It don't cost me a thing. That's what I'm using. And what I read in books, my mindset to get my mind right. As soon as I see something, or if there's something going on in the group or someone particular, then what do? Is I'll mention it to them. You know, I'll put it in the post or something like that. And that's all this is, y'all. And I do it every day. I just do it every day. That's all I do. Nothing that anybody else can't do. You do this long enough, and people see what you're about. They see what you believe in, and they believe in you. And you know what happens? There's a really good one right here. You know what happens? When you jump in a business, they jump in underneath you like crazy. That's how my business is going to go crazy. I sponsored less than 500 people total in Traffic Monsoon. I did almost every one of them with nothing more than YouTube with free software. I had 140 some active members in Traffic Monsoon, 140 something, and I sponsored less than 500 people. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty impressive. Why? Because the people related to me. How? Because I stayed there where I could be related to. And until you learn that, you're going to have a hard time. To me, it's like this. If I am doing YouTube videos and Facebook, and people can tell I believe in what I'm doing, that's real important. And I don't care what friends think. I don't care what anybody else thinks. I don't care if somebody's going to see me online or see me on Facebook. Get over that. You need to drop that real quick. If that's a problem, go get another Facebook account. Keep it separate. This is just for business. My grandma wants to friend me on my Facebook. Sorry, Grandma, this is just for business. I've got my other one though. I'd be tickled to see you there. You know what I'm saying? And keep this for nothing but dedicated to one business. Do not jump from business to business to business. It makes you look flimsy. Nobody wants to join you. I don't care what anybody says. I wouldn't join you no matter what. I've seen people that are on my friends list that have been in one business for a year and plus, you know what I'm saying? And even though I wasn't even interested in that business, but you don't think I wouldn't follow them if I was looking at a business? If I was looking one, I would jump with them in a heartbeat. If they said, hey, Sean, check out this new business, you know what? I would check that out because I give them the respect. If they were doing a new business or whatever, that would be the one I'd check out. A lot of respect comes from your timeline, y'all, and being the person. Just like today, I'm gonna take a picture, I'm gonna post it up there in day 7 or whatever day it is. I don't even remember now. And I'm gonna post it up there and I'm gonna say, and you keep on going. Some of y'all also have a hang up the fact that, well, I haven't made enough money to make a YouTube video. Look at this, y'all. This is not that impressive, to be honest. You don't have to have 6 figures sitting over here. How do you get those 6 figures sitting over here? By doing exactly what I'm doing right now. That's how you do it. What people want to see is on your timeline. Day 1, y'all, I'm excited. A brand new business. This is it. Look, I ain't made no money yet. Take a picture of it. You post it up there. Then you continue to do it. And what do people know? That you're not going to quit your job and that you're not going to quit your business and you're excited about it. That's way more important than that 6 figures sitting up here. Way more important. And then what they're going to say is, they're going to say Sean Powell is the traffic hurricane guy. Every time they hear traffic hurricane, they're going to think of you. That is a beacon for your business that you want to be. So your timeline's got to be like that. You've got to stay focused at that. Just because you ain't made no money in a week or 2 weeks or whatever, you start fumbling away, it makes you look flimsy to the people watching you. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with your business. What needs to be changed is it between your ears. When you learn that, then you realize that it's not the business that's really doing it, it's you. And what you take from that business, what you learn from it and what you take from that, and you build that business with, you can take it somewhere else if you need to. But I'd say stay right where you're at, to be honest. That's what I do. I don't change businesses very often. And when I do, it shocks the heck out of people. It really does. 50,000 members, y'all, and I think it's day 9 for me. Day 8, something like day 8 or day 9. I don't know. Y'all, I hope some of y'all are listening to what I'm trying to tell you because it is the answer. It really is. If you're looking traffic hurricane, y'all, click the link down below. You see my phone number down there with the big letters. Call me with a couple of exclamation points right behind it. I'll talk to anybody. Keep thinking about coming into a business. That's it. If you need a business to promote at Traffic Hurricane, y'all, Exodus Elite, $40,000 in 30 days in the pocket, life changing. It really is. So if you're really considering something that you need for Traffic Hurricane, and not only that, y'all, I have the only person I know of that allows ad packs to come free in the Traffic Hurricane for signing up with me in another business. So that's how it works. So y'all, if you need anything, let me know. I'd be tickled to help you out. Okay, appreciate it.